All right.
Fix that light. It's way too bright.
We're going to get our lighting situated here.
Bright.
Wait for a few people to get in here. How you doing, Joseph? Mr. Mountain Gold Trap. How you doing tonight? Good? Good. It's awesome. We're excited. We got 50 subscribers. First live stream. We're going to see how many people are going to come in. But see, we got a couple people in here. Hopefully we get some of the guys from online. We have some of the items that have been purchased for the bikes. And yeah, that echo is lovely.
I turned it off. It should say there's two.
There you are. He's got some sound. Joseph, Mr. Green Mountain Gold Trap. How you doing, Lee? How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you made it. That's awesome. We're going to try and wait a few minutes and see how many people get in here. We have race updates. We've got season dates. And we've got a few other things to show you guys. Some stuff you guys have purchased from getting your shirts and stuff. We've got a few pieces for the bikes. One bike. Sorry. I've got 2 bikes in my yard. So awesome. That's good to know. I know, Joe, you do gold mining. How about you, Lee? You do any mining over there? New Mexico? But oh yeah, you got your shirt coming, buddy. Definitely. We've already dropped that in the mail. You should be getting it like any day now, probably tomorrow. That was 2 to 3 day shipping. So awesome. Yeah, my buddy Joe here in the chat right now, Green Mountain Gold Trap. He's the inventor of the Green Mountain Gold Trap. He's got the patent to that, and he actually hand builds those by hand. Oh, you got some in New Mexico. That's awesome. Yeah, I got to say, those Green Mountain Gold Traps, they're wicked awesome, especially I think they're riverbed hog, the 3-foot deal. If you guys have any places you can't mine, we have the ability to mine in those places if you can hands and pans situation. We have fluid bed classifiers we use because you can't sluice box here in Vermont. So they actually run on water stratification, and we have a little concentrated box that's removable. He has his own website too. If you guys are interested in any gold mining equipment, check out greenmountaingoldtrap.com, and he would be more than welcome to help anybody out and point them in the direction of what they're looking for. Top-notch units. Everyone's handmade. He takes his time to make them, and he's OCD, so they're made to spec. And his unit works really good. Yeah, I was talking about the Green Mountain Gold Trap. Yep. That's awesome. Joe says he's got a buddy that has a claim down there. Sick. Well, we got 5 viewers in here, huh? Who's out there, guys? It's nice to meet you.
You can click on it, and I think it'll tell you.
I'm not sure here. I'm not trying to lose them on this. I'm new to the live feed, guys. First 50 subscribers, so live feed is now available. So we'll be able to use this in the garage, in the shop, anywhere's out on the road. If we're going to go anywhere, we'll be able to do live stream from where we're at. We will try to do it as much as possible, but running a drag racing bike with just a limited 2 or 3 people working on it is kind of tough. So bear with us, and we'll do the best we can at making content when it comes race season.
Hello.
Yes, Laura, she loves running the the Green Mountain Gold Trap. That thing is like kind of hypnotic when you're watching it because it's a see-through unit. He uses polycarbonate when he puts those together, so it doesn't float. It doesn't scratch very easy. After time, it'll get cloudy, but you can see what's going on inside the stratification box. The concentrate box is actually removable, so you can pull the concentrate box out without having to remove the unit and mess up how it's set up with water flow.
Got to keep a hold of it though; it'll get away from you.
Yeah, definitely. She's almost dropped it a few times. Yeah. Gold productions went up a lot. We don't have much up here in Vermont, so we have some fine gold. I mean, just this last year, you guys probably aren't going to see too well. There is a significant amount, and that's just the first season of spare time going out and digging around. Now, this is Vermont where we don't have good gold, so it's nice to see plenty of color in the pan. Yeah, Lee, you got to hang on them when you go and set them in the water. That water rushing into those units will suck them right out of your hand.
And they're hard to shove the pan back in. Well, not hard, but
you have to be careful hanging on the pan or the concentrate tray, sliding them in, but they work really good. Yeah. All right. We're gonna start doing some racing updates and stuff. The frame is about to get welded up. We are going to be a handful of weeks out on that. We still have a little fabrication on a few pieces of pipe to finish the frame up. We've got the opening day at Lebanon Valley Dragway is April 15th this year. So that's falls on a Saturday. That's a test and tune Saturday. We're going to go down there. We're going to do test and tune on that. We're going to go whether we've got a bike or not. So we will have footage for you guys of being at the track with bike or without. So let's see. We have dates real quick. Bear with me, and I am going to get you guys the Lebanon Valley bikes. It's held at Lebanon Valley and New England Dragway. We've got May 6th at Lebanon Valley, Bikes in the Valley, sponsored by Orient Express. They will be running at May 6th at Lebanon Valley, June 3rd at Lebanon Valley. June 24th will be Lebanon Valley Dragway versus New England Dragway at New England Dragway's drag strip. July 8th is going to be at Lebanon Valley Dragway. August 26th, Lebanon Valley Dragway versus New England Dragway. That is going to be August 26th, and that will be at Lebanon Valley Dragway. September 9th, BIV will be at Lebanon Valley, and October 7th, BIV Racing will be at Lebanon Valley as well. They have a bunch of different classes. Our bike falls into the Pro ET bike. What do we got going on? I'm trying to keep up with you guys and let you know what's going on all at the same time so we don't have big gaps in the video footage. Yeah, we don't have a welder yet, so we've got to source out welding. I did have a company that was acting like they were interested in doing a slight sponsorship. We pay for all the pipe and material, and we just need somebody to glue the stuff together. And I was just asking for their time and materials to weld, and we would put their shop name on our gear and stuff. But that guy kind of stopped showing a lot of interest, and we need somebody that's going to be on point because we're trying to grow, and we need people who are going to be willing to put forth the investment to make this happen. So we're going to try and run as many test and tunes this year. We have, yes, Lee, we're gonna try to go and get as much footage as we can. I do have a few people that said they're interested in going to the track with us so we could have extra hands. But people these days are kind of hard to trust. So we've got to make sure that it's taken care of. So it's basically going to be her and I for the first bit, and we're going to do our best. Don't get Harbor Freight. But I'm poor right now. I try to fund everything that's going on right here. So, I mean, if it's a mechanical part, I will try to go with Harbor Freight if I can, just to try and save a few bucks. Not saying that's the smartest opinion or option, but I do that, and I will try to save a buck when I can. When you guys see the drag bike first at the track, you guys will understand where I'm coming from. So we've got to start with what we got. If you want nice shit, you need to make nice shit. So, did the notice go out? Everyone come here. Lee, what do you mean? Did the notice go out to everyone to come here?
I think he meant from the Facebook page. Did you notify people that you were going live?
He says you can have this piece of crap welder.
We were gonna buy.
I don't need a POS. We need something that's gonna work. I completely agree and appreciate that offer, bud. I don't know. I thought everybody was coming and whatnot, but I'll have to keep trucking on this. It's 12 minutes into this. We have some items you guys have helped purchase. We have other things coming in the mail, and it's going to be a little bit to get them. So for right now, we have some Pro Taper half waffle grips that are going to be going on the bike. Let's see, get a nice picture on that. There you go. So we've got those Pro Tapers going on there. And we went and picked up induction RPM gauge. Nothing fancy. We wanted something digital. We want to see how well the RPM gauge is on. I'd rather have something that has a warning light when I have a set RPM on it. So, yeah, you guys have helped purchase those things for right now. Like I said, all the rest of the shirts help fund other things, and they're going to be here a little closer to it when we're going to get to the track. So that's going to be like really close.
Yeah, well, it's helping going towards the welding and more shirts.
Yeah, we've got to get some welding and stuff done too. So we do have to actually pay for the welding to get done. But I've got a lot of the grinding equipment. We're going to do all that. Those are nice. Sorry, we've got a slight lag in text and video, audio over YouTube, so I'm trying to figure out what he's saying.
He's saying this looks nice.
Those are nice. Yeah, the grips are nice. They weren't too bad. $20 for the set. I mean, we're trying to do this as cheap as we can. We didn't get like no huge batch of merchandise or anything. So when we got our batch out, that was it for right now. We're gonna try and make more later on when I get back to work. My shoulder's been messed up, fractured it, fell skating, so we need to make up some time here now that I'm able to move around a little bit more.
I'm gonna have to order the suit still.
Yeah, that's going to be mainly where a lot of the money from shirts is going towards the race suit. You have the same RPM gauge, bud? There's a few settings on those RPM gauges. You'd have to make sure you got it on the correct one. And also, it's like really specific. It has to be 5 wraps around the spark plug wire for that to read the signal of the spark coming through the plug wire. Yeah, that would be cool there. If you knew somebody who welds, that'd be awesome. Because I'm like almost Green Mountain Gold Trap Joe. If you knew somebody, that would be awesome. Because I've got to get the frame tubes welded up. Yes, sir. It read right till I upgraded the ignition. Yeah, those ignitions were only 6-volt systems. I think it only works on a 12-volt system though, so that'd be a hotter spark for sure. Oh, he says it read right till I upgraded the ignition. What ignition did you go to? Oh god, top notch, but hard to deal with. I'm hard to deal with too. Man, where's all our friends? Nobody come in? 16 minutes in, I think people forgot about me.
They're out having Valentine's Day dinner.
Yeah, they all got Valentine's tonight. My Valentine's is sitting here with me on my couch, doing a live stream, talking to y'all. Appreciating your guys' support. I put a dibble on it, and now it reads way higher. Put a nibby? What the hell is a nibby? What is a nibby? It's like reading triple RPM. Yeah, I know. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up, guys. Whoever's in here, that stuff helps a ton. If you guys are hitting the like button and stuff, that's helping YouTube push these videos to other people with the same content. Appreciate that, Joe. Thank you. For anybody else that's going to be watching this video, that was our first batch of gear. Those were our t-shirts. I don't know if that's backwards for you guys or not, but it looks like it's throwing that up mirrored on there. We did make a little goof on the screen print with our shirts,
which I'm going to pay to refix.
We've got, it reads on our t-shirts. I'm sorry, guys. These read youtube.com/Whipple Creek. It's actually supposed to be www.youtube.com/@Whipple Creek. That was a slight mistake when we had the screens printed. But you guys can always type in Whipple Creek on the search bar, and you guys will find us. Our logo's on our thumbnail. So, nibby carburetor and ignition coil. I'm not sure what a nibby is, bud.
Maybe that's the brand.
I'm not sure. So. I might have to look into that. I don't know what a nibby carburetor is. He says, I lost you for a minute. I don't see a thumbs up anywhere. Did you guys notice over on, if you guys got a chance to watch Mike Finnegan's video when he was doing his unboxing and stuff, my luck is that when my package comes up, his cameras start to die. Like, that's my luck. So we'll just keep that in mind. So I'm sure we'll have some good content during the year on the track. Anybody watching? We've got concentrates from the last 2 episodes of Sluicing in the Kitchen. We are going to be making another episode of that clean out, but we're going to also add in some other soil samples that we had picked up in some other spots that I went prospecting at. So we're going to see if we find any flakes over there. Jamie Beck. Hey, what's up, Jamie Beck? Nice that you're here. Thank you.
See, I was right.
There you go. We're getting people. Nice. Thank you. I just figured if we were on long enough, everybody would find us. Found the thumbs up. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it. That helps push the content, guys. I really can't stress that enough. Like, we really do appreciate that one little click right there. We do. That helps push those videos out for us. Harbor Freight is pretty decent. I like their solid tools. I've actually had a bunch of ratchets break in a ridiculous fashion with the square drive twisting right off, and I've got it was a 1/2-inch drive Pittsburgh ratchet. I folded that in a 90-degree angle, and the square drive didn't break off. I brought that back up, and they ended up looking at me like I was crazy. And how did I do that? And they no questions asked other than like, how the hell did you do that? But they replaced it, no questions asked. It was extremely easy to get a replacement ratchet when I had like a dum-dum bent it in a 90-degree angle. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, I tried to send a notification out to everybody that I knew would want to get online. I do appreciate you stopping in. Thank you. Nibby is a brand, Jamie Beck said. I get their tools all the time. Yeah, I have a big old breaker bar that I purchased from over there. I use that for gold mining when we want to remove bigger rocks. We've got to pry them out. It's probably only like a 7-footer or 6-foot bar, but it's a decent bar.
Yeah, it's a little taller than me, I think.
I've had some heavy boulders on that thing, flexing that, and it has not snapped. Or I did bend the little teeth on the end of it, the flat teeth. I had twisted those a little bit, but other than that, the bar has not broke. Let's see. Jamie Beck. Where did you hear from us from? Or where did you hear from of us from? Yeah, his name is Paul. Yeah, Paul's the breaker bar. we have a buddy named Paul, and that's our ox. That's the guy that pulls down on everything and helps us get those big ones moved. He's a bear. He's probably not online with us right now. Nibby carb. That makes me want to figure out what this Nibby carb is all about. What are they talking about?
I don't know.
Can you pull that up for me, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll have my assistant pull that up for us. We'll find out what this Nibby carb is all about. I'm kind of curious.
Nibby?
Nibbi.
Yeah, wait for my slow computer to...
Nibby is a name brand, Jamie Beck said. And the ignition. I'm wondering why that messed up your RPM gauge. Did you have to replace the battery or anything, or did you accidentally reset settings on that thing?
Carburetors, parts, and more. Because
if it's reading 2 or 3 cylinders on that, it's going to throw the spark numbers off. So actually, it would read slower, I think. It would read slower if you had more cylinders.
Ooh, what are those? Those are carburetors.
No, it would be faster. Yeah, it would be faster RPM.
Don't we need one of these? Or no?
No, I don't want to use carburation on there. I want to eventually have throttle bodies with EFI on them.
Cables. Oh, so it's just like a parts.
A couple of motorized bike groups on Facebook.
Nice.
Yeah, we get a lot of guys from over in the motorized bike scene, and I appreciate that too. We will be having 2-stroke tech type stuff, so you guys can utilize that tech that I'm using on my bike with the snowmobile engine in it. You guys can use that tech on any two-stroke engine as long as you're doing your port timing and stuff correctly. But we have a lot of different things that we're going to do this year, and I'm going to try and do some out of this world things to make two-strokes way easier to replace pistons. We want to do them quick at the track. Gauge is picking up the higher voltage. Yeah, I don't they read at a certain type frequency? Yeah, those regular ignitions on the motorized bikes, I thought they had like 12 degrees advance, and that was about as much as they went. And it wasn't tunable. Is that spark advance like the nibby? The nibby is the ignition, you're saying?
Carburetors. I
Hmm.
don't think.
You can send me pictures on Messenger about it, and I can pull that up on the side of this live stream. I have you on Facebook Messenger, so that'll be easy enough. You just have to minimize this screen unless you're on your phone.
Power parts and power wear.
Joseph, did you get any more gold traps made today?
Clutch, ignition system.
Runs an aftermarket CDI box and a nibby coil. I'll have to look into those. I'm wondering what this runs on frequency. We don't have any upgraded ignition or anything. This should be simple. 2-cylinder. It's just running one spark plug wire. Stock settings are set to a 2-stroke. Every 360 degrees is a spark. So that should work fine. I'm trying to actually get a different reference on the OEM RPM gauge that's on there. Got the 3 foot to the halfway point. Yeah, I know, bro. You put a lot of work into those things.
Screw adjustment kit for.
Screw adjustment kit. No. Those
Those
are
for
like needles. Those are sprayer needles.
Mm.
Those are parts on those carburetors I was telling you. You can twist and tune your bike when it's running.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they're not like a carburetor with a bowl.
Mm. A spring?
No, CDI box.
Oh,
It's like he said nibby coil. Look up
I'm
nibby
on
coil.
Nibby.
Yeah, type in ignition coil up here. Ignition, IGN.
It's right there.
Yeah, click that.
Yellow and black.
Is it the yellow and black one, Lee? Yeah, you were struggling pretty tough with that 3M tape.
4T
that
engine.
thicker stuff's a lot heavier. So we're seeing. Hang on a sec. What do we got? Oh, he sent me pictures. Hang on. Let me see if I can check on the phone real quick, bud.
Clutch cable, but no, I'm pretty sure that's
Sent the photo. Hang on a minute. What do we got? We got?
That's exactly what we're looking at.
Yeah, you got the yellow one. Okay.
Yep.
So. Fits 4T engines go down. High power, 60-day warranty go down. I want to know specs. That's all you get out of it.
That's all you get.
Yikes.
So they give you.
Is that a Chinese made deal? Hey, the pirate has made it.
The pirate.
What's up, mate? How you doing?
Yeah, it doesn't really give you anything about it other than that.
You get 3 times the spark. I'm wondering why they're not giving any specs on it, though. I'm not getting any specs online when I'm on their page. They give you warranty information, tells you it's made of polymer, it's yellow. Sounds fishy to me, but I ain't getting no specs on that.
It's in California. Well, it's where they're.
Are they not like wanting you to have the information because it's too low, or is it something fancy they don't want you knowing?
Carburetor manual, rider support.
All right. Pete's finally made it. Pete, we have a new RPM gauge that's going in on the bike. That was helped being purchased by T-shirts. Also, we have Pro Taper bars going on. Those were purchased as well. We have a race suit coming that some of the race shirts have helped fund. So the rest of the money for that suit is coming out of pocket. And we do appreciate your guys' help. It helps take a little bit off. Every little bit really does help us. And we appreciate that because this is something that we want to keep doing. This isn't some short-term thing. I want to get this moving and go. I couldn't remember his password. Hey, I'm glad you got in, bud. I can't wait to see your little chopper build, mister. That's going to be sweet. Well, not the chopper, the KX. He's got like a KX, KTM type deal. Well, what you mean, cool stuff? Went to BBR and got the high performance ignition system and changed out the coil for the nibby. And I'm getting a lot more spark, increases top speed a bunch. Is that the motor you just ended up picking up from Ken? Which one do you got the high performance on? From Nibby. I'm wondering why that doesn't read with that hot coil on that. Wonder if it's a certain frequency that it's picking up. Oh, so that's on the BT80. That's the pull start deal and the electric start. That's sweet. I can't wait to get my motor out there. Pro taper, ignitions, etc. Yes, sir. Yeah, we've got a race suit that we're getting with some of that money as well, Pete. So I appreciate everybody's little help that comes in with each shirt. I appreciate it. I apologize for the USPS Postal Service fees.
So I got a comment back on the shirts and tank tops.
Somebody is talking about the girl shirts now?
Yeah, and it's exactly what I said.
That's awesome.
So I'll probably do a little video.
She's in charge of girl shirts and stuff too, so we're going to start doing some girl shirts. We're wondering where all the Whipple Creek girls are at.
But just like
yes, we will see you soon, Lee. We will be here. You gonna light that Scooby or what? What? No, it's not. Don't. That's a cigarette, sir.
Not in the house. On live. And there it goes. Well, our program's officially gone to shit.
Hey, listen. It is marked for no kids, so hopefully you guys don't have any kids watching. I'm sorry. Yes, guys, I smoke cigarettes. I'm old school. I like beards. I smoke cigarettes. I like going four-wheeling and mudding, shooting guns. all that fun man stuff. We do man things around here. That's right, buddy. Hey, I don't want to hide who I am on here. That's one thing I don't want to do. I don't want to have somebody meet me out on the track and see some different guy. That's for sure.
Oops, sorry.
Pete, I didn't know if you were interested in schedule this year or not. I know that we have posted it up. I'm trying to find out where all of our viewers are at here.
They got hot dates today, man.
Yeah, they probably all got dates tonight. Like Pete and I, we sit home all the time. I go to the garage, try to get away. That was before my shoulder got fractured, that's for sure. So, but we've got a sweet schedule here. Do you got that schedule pulled up?
I can get it back up again.
So we've got let's see, what was it? We have opening day is April 15th. Pete, you being down under in Australia, you're gonna be half a day ahead of us. So you'll probably end up seeing that the 16th.
Yeah, because we can do live feeds while we're down on the track.
Yeah, we can do live feeds now. We really appreciate the 50 subscribers. I wish more people were in here so I could tell them thank you. You hear them dinging, bud?
Somebody's dinging.
Yeah, it's Lee.
Who is this person? Somebody sent me a friend request? No.
What does he got? He got that thing running. Sounds weird, high end.
So I know.
Huh. And that sounds kind of high. Like it's like jetted wrong on the high end.
That Bikes in the Valley was May.
Mr. Pirate 6th. Pete, you out there, brother?
May 6th was Bikes in the Valley racing.
Yep. So we got May 6th is going to be the first Bikes in the Valley race. So we'll end up getting footage on that. We'll go to the Bikes in the Valley races, guys. We're going to make a best effort attempt to make as many as we can. We do have to travel for these things. So we're about an hour and 20 minutes out. So.
Whoa. So, okay. This says races, $40.
Pirate Pete said he fell asleep. Oh, he said that's with the choke on and when it was cold. Yeah, that engine got to get up to temp for that pipe to work right.
So it's $40 for races. Bikes in the Valley, street and pro ET classes, $65. 9.2 below 100. License runs and single runs, no time, $60. $15 for spectators / crew, $5 for kids 6 and under, or 6 to 10.
Yeah, hopefully you guys heard that. That was if you guys are in the United States, close to New York, and want to go to Lebanon Valley to see these races or possibly meet up with us. We will have T-shirts and whatever merchandise that we do have will be available on site at the track as well. I'm wondering why that tachometer is not working for Lee, though. That's got me a little suspect of this. We'll run back and forth between this gauge and the other. If this gauge is working all right, we'll use this one. It's going to be a lot lighter. It's smaller, and it's going to give me an indicator of when I'm running out of gear. I need to know where the RPM is because I can't just wind this thing out. We'll blow it up on the track.
So it looks like June 3rd is the next one, same price. But the tech gate closes at 11:30, so we have to get there early enough to get in.
Yeah, we got to show up early and all that stuff.
But once you do one tech, do you have to do
Yeah, you have to tech in
each time?
every time you go.
Oh,
Yep, every
okay.
time you go to the track, you got to
I
check in
didn't know
before
if
you
they
go.
could be like, all right, you're coming all year, your tech. But then
I'm
you would
wondering
think,
if that ignition isn't working for you, bud. I wonder if that's. I don't know. It just seems a little funny that it worked all right with the other ignition and now it won't with that. We'll see if it works. We'll leave the other RPM gauge attached and we'll run it in the body of the sled. Right now, we're in the middle of getting ready to move to the new place and a new garage. So I don't want to rip the sled apart and get all these motors, the motor and everything separated, and then have to pack all this up with a fractured shoulder and go. I'd rather have the sled whole and be able to load it up and take it over. We will be getting a bigger garage at the next spot, so we'll have more room to film and do more work. What else?
oh, what was I was saying
What
about
else?
tech? Like, if you change your bike while you're there, the tech closes at 11. So if it's anything like that, then
No.
standard tech.
It's tech in. You've got a tech for the race.
Right,
You
for
have to
the
meet frame
standards,
techs and
yeah.
stuff like that. That's what we're doing. You do that all before we even get there.
Right. No, she got a flower tree.
We're not. What?
Cute. What?
Come on.
What? It's Valentine's.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I got to reel her in. She's over here flipping around on Facebook like a tween.
It's a bike.
Yeah, well,
It's
we're
stuff.
doing live feed here, not the Facebook on your laptop. It never said with this new ignition, I gained a bunch of power. I'll never spin a tire sitting there. Yes, I'm trying to move my shoulder as much as I can, Pete. I have a certain spot where I reach up in this area and I have some pain in the shoulder still, but we're trying to move it as much as possible to try and get it as healed for race season. I've got to be able to hang on this bike. We're hoping to spray the house down with that thing this year. I am definitely trying to get the nitrous kit on this and spray it. Before I do a rebuild on the inside, I want to spray that thing with some nitrous.
You're killing me.
He had those on too. Yeah, that would definitely affect the fuel ratios if you had that on and it wasn't running at proper RPM. Yeah, we're unfortunately not able to be in the garage. I have to do a test with Wi-Fi down in the garage, so we know what's going on. I don't want to have this started and have all you guys up in here. This is a good test right now to see how this is working, and I really appreciate you guys hanging out.
Past my bedtime.
We're gonna end up getting get yourself a Wi-Fi booster, he said.
Yeah, you could do that too. But if you do it from your phone, you can just use your cell phone service instead of laptop.
Yeah, but I'd like to be able to use laptop or the phone down there. Are you talking about a Wi-Fi hotspot, bud?
No, they have boosters. I know what he's talking about. But they have the hotspots too.
Yeah, that upjetting's definitely going to help those tires. Oh, it's a plug-in unit.
Mm-hmm.
You have a brand name of that thing, or is it just like there's a bunch of them out there? Need a little coffee here.
Pass it this way, would you?
an extender, maybe. I'm not sure.
I'll look it up. I'm good.
Yeah, Joe, if you could remember to ask him whenever you seen him, if it wasn't like bothering him or whatnot, that would be cool. It ain't something like I'm immediately needing because we're gonna get to the other spot probably within this month or next month.
Booster.
Oh,
Got it.
it increases the distance.
Yeah.
From the base unit.
So it's these things. Like you can plug them into the outlets or.
How far are we from the garage? We're probably
one not that far, but the other one, don't forget, it's gonna be.
Yeah, the other garage is around the corner from our house.
We'd have to do. You'd have.
You guys are talking about the ones that just plug right into the wall.
Oop, that's not what I wanted. Well, this is a wireless.
Laura's got on the internet right now. It says why she typed in the search bar, Wi-Fi plug-in booster.
There's like all kinds of them.
It's like Wi-Fi extenders, signal boosters.
Wi-Fi boosters.
Up to 3,000 square foot.
Top 5 Wi-Fi extenders, hotspots.
Yeah, I know, Pete. I appreciate you stopping in with how early it is. You have a good day, sir. We will see you later.
12,000 square foot.
Yeah, Lee said that's definitely it.
Yeah. Well, this one's up to 12,000 square foot and 20 devices.
Yeah. I'm just kind of curious how far the box works as it is anyways, because that's
you have to plug it in and see. I mean,
unless that extender box is like, our Wi-Fi unit is in the furthest corner of the house to the garage itself. So if we plug in this unit, it needs to push the Wi-Fi further than what it's doing.
It's got to be less than 50 feet out there. And
I don't know how far. No, I'm saying this unit is in the corner of our building that's closest to the garage.
Yeah.
So.
And that's what I'm saying. It's not.
Yes, sir. Pete, we will have a good night. Thank you.
750 Mbph performance.
All right, guys. I appreciate all you guys coming in. It's been a bit of a slow night, but I really do appreciate everybody that's been in here. Said so you would plug it in close to the garage.
Yeah.
So you're saying plug it in the garage. All right. Yeah, I could do that. I've just got a lead going out there right now because it's an old garage. So we make do with what we got.
Oh, yeah. So it shows the main one and it shows.
All right, Joe, you have a good night. Thank you for all your help. It will pick it up and send it on.
Yeah, so it picks up the Wi-Fi and extends it. Because if you look at this picture, that's what it's showing. So you're thinking. Yeah,
you need to be in between it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's all right. Well, maybe you could put it in the window and then have better reception from the window. All right.
You'd have to plug it out.
Yes, definitely. It's been awesome. I appreciate all your guys' help getting to 50 subscribers. If you aren't subscribed and you're seeing this, please hit the like button, subscribe. That really helps. My name's Remy. This is Laura. We're in charge of Whipple Creek Racing. So we'll be seeing more of you guys. Have a good night.